Yes, hello everyone, welcome back to the quick thoughts, match reaction. Ipswich fans, fair play, they're singing Bobby Robson's song as they walk out to St James's Park, which is just behind me down there as well. You can see Johnny as we are going to be filming for The Last Word. And Joe and Jay and so on and so on, but Newcastle come away 3-0, and let's not kid ourselves, it was, even before the red card, it was a pretty simple afternoon, you have to say. I think Ben Johnson, if that's my player, that's a disgrace. I mean, he's got a shot on goal, and why is he can't do? Why is he can't do? And then he gets booked something like 5 minutes later for a pull, and it kind of just killed off any hope really that Ipswich had. But look, we won 3-0. Ipswich might talk about that because it's just stupidity from Ben Johnson. It really is. It's pathetic. It's an absolute pathetic. It's not the reason why they're going down overall into the season, of course not. Ipswich will look at it and think just simply haven't been good enough. The rest of the bottom three, they just can't spend. And we've had that problem. We still do have that problem that we can't spend. It's a problem with PSR. If teams that come from the Championship, can spend a little bit more, and I'm not just talking about Ipswich, because people might say, well, Ipswich have spent more than the other two, potentially, yes. But without the freedom to spend, they've got no chance. The three that come up might go back down again. You never know. But look, 1-0 up, it took a little bit of while, a bit of frustration kicking in, but it was the penalty, and it was a blatant penalty. There was a lot of about the referee. I didn't think the referee had a good performance at all today, but it was a blatant penalty. It was, I could say, from the other end of the Gallagher, it's a sheer pull on Murphy. Isak steps up to 1-0, thank you very much. And obviously we've talked about the red card just briefly there, and we're just waiting for that second goal, because as soon as that second goal goes in, that's game over for me. It's Murphy with a little dink in the second half, looped across, Palmer the keeper misses it, there's Dan Burn to kind of bundle it in. Newcastle are 2-0 up. So we're 2-0 up, and it's game hour, and it's how many did Newcastle want to score, and we're seeing William Osula, the substitute, get off the bench. A fantastic header. What a header that was, by the way. A great header. Alan Shearer would be proud of that header. But a great header, and he does a little bit of a dance and what have you, and Newcastle are 3-0 winners, which is great. And we didn't see any more goals, no, but it was comfortable. It was comfortable. As I say, before the red card, Newcastle had to win today. It's as simple as that. I don't care about the performance. A lot of fans just think they have to win today. You're at home. You're bouncing back after a horrendous performance last weekend away at Villa Park. You've got to come back at St James's Park and just win. Seeing obviously Chelsea win as well. So no other team is involved in the Premier League who's hunting for the Champions League, because we're all involved in the FA Cup. So Newcastle obviously have moved back up to third. We've got that cushion with Aston Villa, 4 points. Chelsea have won as well. That's tight, but we had to win today. And the performance, yes, it was easy. As I say, if Ipswich had 11 men, would they have won today? No. Newcastle would have went on to win 1-0, 2-0. I had 2-0 before today, so look, it was comfortable. We'll talk about it with scoring the players to join us later on. We've got the last word as well, so do join us for later for that. But yeah, Newcastle have came away 3-0 at St James's Park. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Great to see Eddie Howe back as well. For you who haven't watched the live game, Eddie Howe was taking more of a backseat today. He got up a couple of times at the touchline, but the majority of the instructions were coming from Jason Tyndall. So that's probably just Eddie Howe looking after himself. We've put an article up on newcastlefanstv.com about that as well. So do check out our website, because there's a ton of stuff that are on there. But there you go. There we go, 3-0 winners. Thank you very much, Newcastle. Much needed win. And we roll on next week, everybody. Drop us a massive like on this video. Get in.